Okay, so I recently went to Ulta and they had some new things there, and one thing that looked really interesting was this new primer from Urban Decay, and it is the Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, and it's supposed to be for smoothing and pore perfecting, and it has rose hip and argan oil, so it says here on the little unicarton. And instantly blur flaws as you perfect and smooth your skin, reduces fine lines and make pores seem to vanish for a gorgeous porcelain-like texture. It says that your foundation will go on better and last longer. And it contains optical blurring pigments along with conditioning ingredients like rosehip and argan oil. And the only directions that it has here are to apply all over skin before foundation or powder. And it's got some claims down here of, a clinical study of this. Here's what people said immediately after use. 90% had a reduction in pore visibility, 90% had smoother looking skin, 93% had more even toned skin, and 81% had a visible reduction in fine lines and blemishes. This was based on a 30-person study, so that's interesting. So not a huge sample size, but it's just interesting that they include all that stuff with it. So yeah, I have clearly just gotten out of the shower, my hair is wet, and I wanted to do my makeup for the day, and I thought, what a better time to try this out than to hop on camera and see how this works. So go ahead and take it out. And I did test it. There was a tester in the store. So I did test it and it did feel really smooth when I was using it. So this is what the actual product looks like. It's got a cap here. This comes with 0.95 fluid ounces. Made in the USA, so that's cool. So take the cap off. And it's got a pump, which I also thought was super cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and you can see I've got some texture going on. Down here, there's even some redness going on around my eyes. There's definitely potential there for this to do some smoothing and stuff like that, So we'll just go ahead and see. I'm gonna squirt some on my hand. Oh, hold on. Okay, so that's what it looks like. If you can see that, it's got like a pink tint to it, kind of. It's definitely not clear. So I'm just gonna put it all over. Okay, so I have it on my forehead now, and I mean it feels kind of thick. I don't know. I'm gonna try and smooth it out some more. Some dryness there, and I did already moisturize my skin with my Philosophy Take a Deep Breath moisturizer. I mean, it does make my skin feel very smooth, so that claim isn't wrong, but I definitely wouldn't say this is like lightweight by any means, because it does feel thick. But I mean, if this is going to make my foundation apply better, then maybe it's worth it. So as of right now, I'm kind of iffy on it. I'm not super sure how I feel about it. It did definitely have a smoothing effect, but I can, there's obviously still texture and everything. It doesn't have any coverage to it, so it does make sense that it's kind of doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put my foundation on and come back, and we'll see, if the claim that it makes my foundation go on better, if that was actually the case or not. So I honestly, in looking at it closer, don't see a huge difference between this primer and my e.l.f. primer that I use all the time, or my Smashbox primer. It was super thick, and I do, I feel kind of heavy, my foundation feels heavy. It didn't go on any different, nothing like that. So I'm gonna see kind of how this goes throughout the day, if it actually does make my makeup last longer. And I'll do a check-in tonight when I get home, and we'll see how it went. So it is now around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've had this on for about 12 hours now. And I'll be honest, I mean, I don't know, I don't think it really made my makeup last a whole lot longer than it usually does. And it honestly was really thick going on, and it felt heavy and everything. So in my opinion, I don't think this is worth your money. I mean, it's fine if you're looking for a primer. But I also think that the e.l.f. primer is just as good. The one that I usually use that's around like $4 or $5, something like that. I would recommend that or the Smashbox Studio Skin Primer over this. Just because I feel like this didn't really do a whole lot of smoothing. And I didn't see a whole lot of benefits for the price. So all in all, would I recommend? No, I wouldn't. I think that the e.l.f. one is a lot better. And if you guys like videos like this, then please give me a thumbs up. And if you like the videos that I create, please subscribe to my channel. And if you found this review helpful, then please share it with your friends. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!